All right, hello everyone. So let's take a look at the market today with gold, euro dollar, Dow Jones, and then we've got Nasdaq, SP 500, Bitcoin as well. So let's take a look. This is yesterday, right? So we're on today. Now, yesterday, what did I say? I said if we come into this zone, these were the PST levels, right? So in this zone, I said we could go long if it matches our astro hours. And as you can see here, what really did happen was the market did match our astro hours, right? So market comes down into this zone. That's the low it did. This was the PST level there. Okay. This was also a PST level there. So after that, the market, just as you can see. Also, this was here 8:30. We had what, 8:39, something like that, I think. Let's just check it out. Correct, 8:39.30, and basically that's 9:30 there. All right, so from there on as well, the market's still in the buy zone, PST level there, as you can see, and then boom, going upwards into that direction. All right, so that's cool. Gold, what to expect with now gold? Let's take a look at the daily. All right, now I said no selling around here. Okay, so we're in a buy zone over here, and the market exactly did pretty much that buy right in between those two lines, as you can see. Okay, and if I take a look at the weekly again, just to double check where we're heading, we've got 70s, 2007. Okay, so that's what's ahead of us. If it breaks above that, we'll probably go higher. Okay, so wanting to go, let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these. And this, wanting to go higher is an option unless we break below this. Okay, because if we break it below this, then obviously we're going to break below this and start going down, and that'll take us into this zone. Okay, one more tap could be 1, 2, 3. I don't mind selling if we go back up again. I'll tell you why, because we are expecting a swing. And remember, gold swing, okay, gold swing days, which was a Monday. Okay, so Monday, market fell down. We've got another day, as you know, coming up. So today is also a very special day. So you got to look out for swings today as well. Okay, if the market goes up into the 2007, that'd be nice. That'll give us an opportunity to sell again from this zone at astro hours. Okay, so that's a sell zone. Euro dollar. Euro dollar, this is the zone here. Yesterday I noted those levels here, as you can see, right? So the market did fall. This is an astro hour from yesterday. This is astro hour from yesterday as well. So the market fell all the way into this astro hour. And from here, basically, which was the PST zone here, the market started going up. So that was all good. So what can we expect here as well? Well, obviously no selling here on the weekly. Euro dollar. What I want to do is, if we go up, I'd like to sell again. So where to do that? That's just going to be too high out there. 1036. Let's do this. These are from yesterday. I'm going to keep 1036 up there because the daily level, as you can see, right, 67. So 1036 on, or even 1066 is one zone. I'm not sure if it'll get up there because it's like pretty high. Okay, out there. So what we're going to do, $53, 1007, stick with the monthly. Okay, so if we come up here as well, you can sell as well. Also, the highs of last week. Okay, so the highs of last week is going to be around here. So what I'm going to do, is This is going to be one zone. Okay, so this weekly pivot's not a bad idea. This is not a bad place to sell. Okay, at Astro hours. I'm going to give you the Astro hours in a minute. Okay, but once the market starts today, I think it's going to be like a flow day in the US. Meaning what? It'll like flow in that direction. Once it finds its way, it should flow. All right, and then we should reach an ultimate level where the market should swing, and that could be in the Asia opening session tomorrow. All right, so today is going to be an interesting day, like I said yesterday as well. So with the euro dollar, what you can do, I'm going to get rid of these now. Take a look at the daily. This zone 53, 52, 1.08, 57, 47, 08, 47, 57 is going to be just around the corner here. Alright, so if the market comes down to this zone, you can still go up if it's an Astro hour. Otherwise, this zone is okay to sell. Highs of last week. If I tighten this up a little bit and just take this shade in, this is it. This is where the market closed gap. This is a zone you can take. Okay, so from these levels, from the highs, and obviously the weekly pivot there, here as well, not a bad spot to short at Astro hours. Okay, so like I said though, wait for the Astro hours, because what you want to do is once it finds its direction, like I said, it's going to flow. Okay, so for example, let's say the market came back and the market started buying. Once it's, you know, in that flow, it'll just flow. Okay, so if it breaks out from here, pulls back into an Astro hour, you got to go back with it into that flow. Okay, and there are some tricky hours today. I will note them as well. Okay, like breakouts happening. US 30. Now this is US 30 yesterday. These were the PST levels. Market didn't come back that far down, but as you can see, this was the support level. So the market came here. It is an Astro hour. So if you went long because that was a support at an Astro hour, you should have been fine. As you can see, that kind of like took you all the way back into the opening. With the US 30, I'm also expecting a swing. 69.73 is what we're going to look at, which is 33.750, 34.33. So 34.33 is just about there, and 33.750. Oops, it's going to be about here, so that should be, well, just about here. Okay, so let's do that, and let's get rid of that. Oh crap, 34.50. Okay, so around here. Okay, so that level, so we are expecting swings. Now look, these are the highs of last week. Okay, so the market coming into that zone. If you think about it, that's the zone there. Okay, and that's the last manipulation bar here, right, before the big push. So the market will want to test this zone, but because we're testing the highs of last week, everybody's stop loss is going to be about there. So the market pushing up a little bit to sell off is not a bad idea. So at Astro hours, these are sellable. And if I was to bring, let me just take this here, and for today, 450. There's your 450 bar, and 555 to 620, 620, whoops, there. Okay, so that zone there. So this is an astro zone here, plus if I was to bring one here, let's do this into 9 o'clock. Whoops, there. Okay, so at the end of the day, from these levels at astrals, we can actually push down into this zone. All right, and that will give you enough to cover your trade. Okay, and like I said, we should have a disruptive market move today, especially mid-morning my time, coming towards lunchtime, and then obviously the US session is going to be also nice. That's that. So let's take a look at the other guys, SP 500, Nasdaq, and Bitcoin. With Bitcoin, you guys already know, not much to talk about until we come back into the 20s or the 16, 17,000 range. You don't want to be buying at the top there. Okay, if you're going to buy and hold it for a long time, obviously then that's a different ball game. So what you can do in a situation like that is keeping it for the long term. But I don't see Bitcoin like in the near future heading, back into those 60s and 70s. I just don't see it happening. I'm expecting a good good low swing in the markets, so next year, spring. So we'll see how it goes. Now this is SP 500, right? So if you traded SP 500 yesterday, that is your 5 o'clock bar there. Yesterday we had 5:30 to 6, and that's 5:15, and that's 5:30 right there. So if you bought here, because I said this zone was a good buying level, good buying zone here, if you did that, that would have been fine. Actually, this would have been your zone to get in. Okay, and maybe that one there, well, just that is okay. Alright, so the market came in, that was at 5:30 there, and as you can see, that was your 11 odd. Sorry, not 11 odd. What do we have? 230. Whoopsie daisy. 230 is there. Okay, so the market pretty much fell down from there into there, and then back up into 8. What do we have? 839.15, which is right there. Okay, 839.15 into that zone there. So the fall, the rise, and then we had the breakout. Okay, so all good. So what to expect? Let's take a look. Once again, like I said, I'm expecting swings from these levels. I'd be a seller in this zone. If the market comes up to the 69.70s, 4,146, 4,158, 4,146. So this is like a good zone to sell off. Okay, it'll take out all the stops off that high as well. So what if the market gets into that zone? That's a good sell zone. Okay, this is the manipulation also here before the big push down, which broke the swing levels. Okay, so the market heading up into these zones is good to sell. Okay, so if you're looking to sell, also take this yellow line into account, no problem there. Do it at the US sessions, okay, and because the US session is, as you know, is the main session for these indices, so selling from the highs I think is okay to do so. All right, and SP 500, it's a swing day. Nasdaq, well, look, it's the same kind of stuff in my opinion. This zone 63, 13,206, 13,206. All right, so that's where we went. Look, how the market sold off. Okay, so this zone, selling from these zones, is not a bad idea. Yesterday, look, I gave you two levels there, and the market was, what's that, 445, 515, 530 there. Okay, beautiful. Market comes in and it just boom, out you get. So beautiful push up right into that target, and as you can see, that target stalled off. That's the weekly PST level there. So what to do? I'd still be a seller if the market comes up, but what I would do is wait first, because if it starts to break above this, it's going to break above the weekly PST, and I don't want to be standing in front of that. So if you're a NASDAQ trader, sit and wait. This is Bitcoin, like I said, until we come down and fill in the gaps. No need to buy. You can just sit and wait. If you're day trading it, obviously on the supports you can always go long. I marked in these levels yesterday. Obviously the weekly pivot is always a place to be buying. The white line as well, and that's your 450, and remember we had 530, and that is your 530 happening here. Alright, so no big deal. So market going back. Now the market should come back again. It should fill in this gap, and then it should fall further as well, filling in these gaps later down the line. So sooner or later this is going to pop down all the way back here. For a buyer and holder, there's no need to buy expensive. With this you got to wait, because this is open to a lot of speculation. Okay, and that's that.